Untitled Week. I'm Kellen Atkins, and today with me we have Wyatt Roden. Wyatt is our athlete of the week because archery is an underrated sport, and we wanted to get a little insight on it. Before we begin, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below to stay up to date with each athlete of the week. So Wyatt, how long have you been a member of the archery team here at GCHS?
I have been a member of the archery team for only a few months now.
Okay, so did you not know archery was the good sport that you were trying to become?
So I wanted to do archery last year, but when I figured out about it from my good man Caden Hamilton,
Good man.
the season was almost over, so I didn't really join. And then I started actually shooting archery on a traditional recurved bow, and I decided once it was time for the season, I came out and tried out and did surprisingly well, shooting a 47 out of 50 on my first go around.
Congratulations. In your opinion, how do you think the season's going?
The season's going really good. Everyone's progressing a lot.
Okay. What are some things that you think your team needs to improve on?
The team needs to improve on consistency. They are all over the target sometimes, but other times they're hitting the yellow all day.
What do you think your team's strongest components are?
I definitely say our strongest components are determination. There's a lot of people out there that are just really going at it, shooting at home on their free time.
Anything else? Just a lot of people working hard, practicing on and off.
Yeah, they are just really going for it.
Okay, can you explain how archery points work?
So archery it's a little bit complicated, but not that hard. So for starters, the target in the middle, the bullseye, is a 10, then it goes 9, 8, 7, 6, on down to 1, and then of course 0. And it is out of 300, so the first 3 that are counted for score is shot at 10 meters, and you get a practice round. And then the next 3 in the practice round for that are shot at 15 meters with a total of 300 possible points.
Have you ever got any 0 points,
At one point, not at a competition, but at practice I did completely miss the target because I was trying something new, didn't work.
Okay. What are your team goals?
I'd say for our team goals, it would be to shoot everyone shooting above 240s, 250s, placing in the top, at least top 5, hopefully.
What is something you think you need to work on as an individual?
As an individual, I shoot a bit different than most people, which we all have our ways to shoot, but I actually changed yesterday on how I was shooting it. It's pretty challenging, but it's the consistency's going up for me on accuracy.
Can you give a little demonstration on how you shoot your bow?
Stand up for that, yes. So you kind of face target being that way.
Okay.
And take your bow, put your arrow in, raise it to the target,
Okay.
pull it back, and then,
Let go?
yep.
Does that get a 10? Does that get a bullseye?
Hopefully, that's what we're aiming for.
Hopefully. Okay. Are you worried COVID-19 could affect your season this year?
It does, because a lot of us, we only have like 20 people at any given point. And so at these meets, we have to pre-register and pay for a spot. And if we don't have people showing up, then that lowers our chances, especially if our top shooters aren't there. It lowers our chances a lot. And they take the top 12 scores of a team and total them. So the less people, the less chance we are to get a good overall score.
Who do you think is your biggest competitor this season?
Well, biggest competitor would be based on, it's not as much schools as it is individuals.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very new to this, so I don't know any specific people, but probably just overall the people, the outliers that are shooting 290s and up would be our biggest competitor.
What do you like most about being on Green Up's archery team?
Well, being on the archery team, for starters, I love archery. I do it at home. I have a compound bow at home, and I love shooting, but just hanging out with my friends and our awesome, amazing coach and assistant coaches like Captain Rice, and they're great people.
Do you plan to do any type of archery after high school?
Definitely. Unfortunately, I probably won't compete, but I'll still continue to do recreational archery.
What are your plans for the future?
For the sport or just in general?
Just in general. Just after high school. What are your plans for after high school?
Well, after high school, I applied and got accepted into EKU with some scholarships, so probably going to EKU. I haven't really decided a major yet. It's probably subject to change a few more times. And just during the summer, travel, you know, and as of now, should be going up to Alaska for a few to work up there, so it should be fun.
Are any of your friends going to EKU with you?
Basically, the whole school, I found out, is going to EKU, so yeah.
At least you know people there.
Yeah, that could be a good thing.
Yeah, or else it could be a bad thing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, that's it for this week's show. Thank you, Wyatt, for coming in today, and thank you for all our viewers. Don't forget to subscribe below, and tune in next week when we recognize another one of Greenup County's exceptional athletes.